Tennis 605 here at Jason Olson, tennis coach at Rapid City Stevens. Boy, what a nice day to start a tournament, huh?
Yeah, it's perfect. You know, 2 days ago the weather didn't look like this, but in South Dakota anything can change.
That's right, and will.
It will, for sure. We just, I wake up and that's when I decide what the weather's going to be.
Well, there's talk every year about the quality of tennis players in the program at Stevens, and tell us a little bit about your team this year.
We've been lucky. We've really improved throughout the year. Through the years we've had a lot of success. This year we returned a lot of new kids, inexperienced kids coming into varsity, so it was kind of a question. A lot of people didn't know where we were going to be, and I actually ranked us 9th before the season started. I thought that's about where we were, but when you've got Chuck Tang at the top, it really helps, and then our other returning varsity kids put in a ton of time, and so that made us good. And our 5 and 6 kids, we had like 10 kids playing off for it, and they just battled, and they're slowly growing. First year varsity, they didn't expect to be varsity, so we'll see how they handle this today.
Well, it's always, sometimes it's a baptism of fire, but sometimes those young guys will really surprise you how they perform in this environment.
Yeah, and we're lucky. We probably play we do play the most difficult schedule in the state. We play every team but one team. We travel. We had about 53 hours on the bus and on the vans this year. So our kids they've played under pressure. They've played everywhere. They played on the road. So this shouldn't be anything new to them, even though it is a state tournament. Hopefully they're prepared and can handle the pressure.
Who do you have leading the team this year?
Chuck Tang. Chuck Tang, our #1 player. He's a senior. He's been playing varsity for us since 8th grade. As a 7th grader, he was 7. He says he still remembers he lost 15-13 in the third set for the 7 spot. He would have been varsity, but great career, great player. He's going to play at the South Dakota State University, so he's excited for that, to go to the next level in their Division I school, and he's just a great kid. And he kind of leads us on and off the court as well. He's kind of quiet, but he leads by example.
What do you have for those young guys coming up that you're kind of looking down the road and thinking they're going to make another one of him?
Well, his little brother Michael is going to be a 7th grader next year, and that's huge. And we have a couple other young kids that are coming up. But right now at Rapid City, we need to get more kids playing tennis. And I think that I run the Park and Rec program, and we got 2 indoor places. So hopefully we all get together because we need to get some more kids out playing. Because right now we don't have as many numbers. I used to have 40 kids out for tennis, and this year I was just between the middle school and the JV. We were only about 25. So we got to get some more kids out.
And the Park and Rec program, is that your main feeder program for high school then?
It's everything. We all work together. A lot of kids start Park and Rec, and then they move to Arrowhead or the Tennis Center or the Black Hills. When they get to that level, they go there where they can play in the winter and stuff. But, sadly, a lot of our top kids don't play indoor tennis. Some of them, like my #3 kid, Taylor Schultz, he's an all-state golfer. He's a very good basketball player. He plays on our basketball team, which I also coach basketball. So, he doesn't get the chance to get on the courts. But some of the other kids that have the opportunity don't do it. So we just got to get those kids to be a little more willing to put in the time.
Well, it does take a lot of time, and you don't see very many unfit kids running around out here. It's not an easy sport to play.
No, it's grueling. Just last week we played the 4 Sioux Falls schools last Friday and Saturday, and we had about 15 hours of tennis on the court during those 2 days, and people don't realize that. I had a kid years ago named Mark Kappelman. He was a great tennis player, great basketball player, great football player. He was like an all-state type caliber athlete in all 3, and to this day he still said tennis was the most difficult sport to play. So grueling on that body.
No subs.
No subs. You don't get the timeout, and like you want. And a break is when you're walking from one side to the other, and that's not really a break.
Well, you've been around coaching tennis a long time, but I'm wondering how many years now have you been put in as a coach?
Wow, I think this is my 18th year of the head coach, and I did 3 years as an assistant coach before that under Jerry Jessen for the boys. So it's been a long time. I've seen a lot of tournaments, and a lot of things change over the years.
What do you like best about it?
You know what? I just like kids. I like kids, and I like the competition. I'm still super competitive. I don't want to lose now, and now I'm 46 and I can't move, and I still think I'm 30 and 20 and can move. But the game of tennis doesn't matter how old you are. You can get out and play, and I like that. And I just like that these kids. For me, it's much more important what they do in life than what they do on the court or off the court. So driving across the state all the time in those vans, even though, yeah, it's tough to do, you get to know those kids so much, and we're so close. We become such a family every year, and I think that's as soon as I don't like doing it, as soon as I wake up and say I don't want to be around these kids anymore, then I'll be done, and I haven't had that day yet.
Not many things better than seeing that light come on, is there?
No, it isn't. And these, you know, they're just such good kids, and we talk about life and everything, and when they start to figure it out on the tennis court, my number 2 kid, Andy Guyman, you know, last year was his first year varsity, played Flight 5. And he moved to 2 this year, and I thought, how's the heck's the kid going to do it? And he put his time on, but he's so coachable, and he's always asking me, what should I do? I should have done this, you know, I got to change my approach. What do I need to do to improve on? When you got a kid like that wants to learn, then you got a kid like Chuck who doesn't need anybody to tell him. He's played every national tournament, he's played everywhere, but yet he still wants to learn and also wants to help the other kids learn. It makes it fun.
Well, Jason, I know you got a match coming up. We're really happy that you got to spend as much time as you did with us here this morning, and best of luck to you. Maybe we'll be talking to you on championship day to just kind of wrap up and see how the boys did.
Awesome. Thanks a lot.